Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Monday, the beginning of the new trading week, 23rd of May 2022. Let's start with the Forex calendar review. There isn't many data today scheduled for release. However, some of them might be quite important, like IFO business climate, current assessment and expectations data from Germany that all are scheduled for release at 10 a.m. and it will have an impact on the euro and euro related pairs. Moreover, we got the Bundesbank monthly report at noon, and then during the New York session some data are scheduled for release as well. 4:15 there's a Bank of England Deputy Governor Andrew Bailey speech, and then there is ECB board member Joachim Nagel. He will give a speech, and at the end of the trading day at 6 p.m. FOMC member Raphael Bostic will give a speech as well. So quite interesting speeches. The biggest impact on market might have the Bank of England Deputy Governor Andrew Bailey speech, so please watch the British pound. So even calendar is very short, not too many data to schedule for release today. However, let's take a look at the euro due to the IFO data scheduled for release at 10 o'clock and their impact on the markets. Daily time frame chart of the American dollar first. So what do we have on the American dollar? We got the high here 2017 around the level of 103. Then we have a failed attempts to hit this high again in 2020. The local high was around 103 and this high was 103.80. so pretty much very interesting attempt to rally, and recently we have a breakout because we hit 105 level. So what is going on here and how this looks in details, right? Because from the macro perspective we got the levels above 100 and then decline, then the uptrend above 100, decline, and again above 100, and will we see a decline? That's the question we want to ask ourselves in the context of the American dollar. So what do we have here? The first thing is the bearish divergence. We have the new high, of course, on the price chart, 105.01 to be specific, is 104.98, so just a tad lower. And we have, of course, the lower level of the momentum during this peak here, and then we are going down. We are going down towards the technical support at 102.35, and if we get there, this decline will be kind of a specific, because it will be the biggest decline during the whole rally up, especially after the breakout out of the main channel, minus 2.54%. If we break below 102.35, we can decline lower towards the level of 189. So this would be a minus 3.95% decline. So please keep an eye on this level, especially because we just hit the level of 50 on the RSI, which means apparently that we hit the neutral level. So the bulls are not that much keen to rally anymore because they lost the momentum. The market might break below the level of 50, which means the bears are in charge of the market and they can push this corrective move lower, as I said, towards 189 first and then 99.38 later on, before, of course, that extremely oversold market conditions will happen. So it looks good right now for the bulls. It still looks good for the bulls. So the correction is something inventable on the markets. However, please consider the fact that we are making head and shoulders pattern. Left shoulder, head, and we are missing the right shoulder here, and then the breakout and the line, the neckline might be exactly at the level of 102 and 0.35. So please consider this on the US dollar index. Let's jump to euro dollar. daily time frame chart of the euro dollar is showing us a very nice bullish correction. So what do we see here is a multi divergence on the multiple time frames, right? So the same situation as it was on the US dollar index, and we are going higher. First time during the first attempt of the rally, we were rejected from the lower channel line, then we made a new low, then we made a bullish sandwich, and we breaking higher on the US dollar. Let's find out what is going on here from a different perspective. So we got this channel, multi-year channel, right now at the end of the May, and euro dollar is approaching the level of 1.0639. so euro dollar is going up, US dollar index is going down. Very, very typical money flow market mechanism on the forex market right now. Very typical behavior. If we break above 1.0639, then the next target is 1.0760, 1.0809. okay, so we will be trading again inside of the descending channel. However, the key technical resistance is still marked with this blue arrow. Is located, the supply zone is located between 1.0920 to 1.0933. Only if we break above this level, then we can say that this is a big V-shaped reversal, and it might impact the long-term trend. As you can see, I've been showing you this chart for many weeks. This is the top from the last year, 27th of the May 2021. So this is, I said multi-year, well, it's 1 year old. However, at the end of this week, it will be a multi-year descending channel, right? So we will see how this situation will resolve itself. Please notice the fact that if we go down on the US dollar index, the euro dollar might correct, might bounce even higher, because it will be fueled by the correction to the downside on the US dollar index. So euro dollar should go up. So what is doing the gold market in that situation? If the spot gold market, of course, if the US dollar is going down, what is doing gold? The gold is going up. And as we said, this is the ABC technical correction, right? Typical correction for the simple correction pattern, ABC 535, kind of a zigzag pattern, broken below the 100%. so wave A is wave C. Apparently wave C is more than 100% of wave A. We counted that 127% will be hit at 1773. However, unfortunately, the low was made at 1786. So we missed, during that whole move of over $300, we missed 6 and 7 is $13. Okay, we missed $13, which is less than 5% miss. Not too bad for the target projection, right? The technical support was present at 1808 and 1801, so that might help boost to make this pin bar and then to bounce higher. Now we test the 1854. This is the technical resistance and the lows from the beginning of the May. If we break higher, then of course we can hit 1877, 1897, and even 1915. However, this one I will delay, and those two I will delay as well, because they are not that much important anymore. And the key technical resistance right now, let me just remove the Fibonacci level so we will avoid the confusion. This is the lows of the 1778. There you go. So we got ABC completed, and the key right now technical resistance is, as you can see, located here, 1894, which is basically formerly the level of $1900. Let me just put this round level here for you, so we can make it a little bit more visible. There you go. I almost hit the price spot on. There you go. big red channel, sorry, line, of course, 1900. The other thing is short-term trend line. It's not a very strong trend line, and the market might just forget it, and in that situation it changes the outlook dramatically. Look at this perfect bounce from the lower channel line. So the market knows we are trading inside of the channel, descending channel on spot gold market, and we can go as high as the level of, let's say, around 1920, and then reverse again. So please watch 1894, the technical resistance, 1900 round number, psychological number, and 1925 for the reversal. One of this on one of these levels there should be a reaction, a market reaction for the channel, and from the inside, of course, market supply demand behavior. Bitcoin, let's take a look at Bitcoin. What's going on the Bitcoin? So after this low was made here at 25,367, so this is the low of the pin bar, we've been consolidating. It took almost 2 weeks right now, right? This is the other week that we've been consolidating around this zone here, 28,964, 30,577. The local low was around 31,390. However, we are still trending below the trend line and below the key technical resistance, so there is nothing going on here. Nothing important is going on here. However, please notice the fact that we are not going lower. We have not been making any new low in 2 weeks. This is the same situation like it was here, so please keep an eye on this kind of a market behavior, the pin bar or bearish engulfing, right? So maybe there will be some kind of a rally towards this technical resistance, 32,905. However, please keep an eye for the market reversal pattern, right? What do we have here on the channel? On the channel side, we got a break out of the channel, consolidation under the channel. Now the market is trying to break back into the descending channel. Please notice the fact, descending channel, not ascending channel, but it's still the descending channel. So how the situation might be right now, we will rally a little bit higher here, and then we will go lower towards 25,000, or we will rally towards the higher channel line, and then if there is no breakout higher, we will of course go down again. If there is a breakout here, all of this situation is invalid, and we can go as high as the new level above the 48,257. So this is the situation on the Bitcoin for the next few days. We will see how the market will react to this situation, and I hope I see you guys next time, because this is the end of my analysis. Thank you very much for watching it, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.